All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harchakodash. Double honor to our apostles, the elders, and the bishops of the great millstone who teach and guide and rule well. Greetings, salutations, blessings, and much love unto you. Hopefully, elect out there, Shalom unto you. Your brother Shaquat from the Las Vegas Church. Quick video, and it's straight to the point. Bring out a couple articles, and then hit a few scriptures and close out. Lord willing and satisfying. All right. And it's just to say this. This is from India Today. Okay. It says 10 photos of devastation caused by rain fury in Himachal, I don't know how to say it, Pradesh. Okay. A deadly cloudburst and a series of landslides have left Himachal Pradesh in a state of devastation with loss of life and destruction of key infrastructure. Okay, and because we're here and today is Friday and Hurricane Hillary is on its way up the west coast, being in Vegas, it should hit parts of Mexico, California, of course, all the way up the coast, and it should also hit even come through Vegas. But we've already been experiencing rain, okay, and heavy winds. You can tell there's storms already coming in. All right, and this still like a day or two away. It won't be here till Sunday, Monday, something like that, depending on the speed of it. And I think it's going to be moving really slow, so it's going to have a good chance to drop a whole lot of rainfall, which isn't good. Okay, and Vegas has been notorious for storms creating a bad situation here. Okay, but all over the world, there's been events happening. Okay, so this one in India, and I'm gonna read a little bit about it. Vegas has the potential to be something like that, and we just saw what happened in Maui. Okay, Lahaina area of Maui. Okay, and that's, though something separate, it's not fully separate. Okay, because it's still set up as a tool or an instrument of judgment. All right, which is key that everybody understands. All right, now let's get this. It's a prophecy. Let's go here first before we get into that. Look at this. Now here's the key to this. Even if this was but 6 inches of water, 6 inches will move a car, and 4 inches, I think, 3 to 4 inches will move an SUV or a bus or something. You know, it'll move it down the road. It don't take much. Understand, it don't take much. All right? That's crazy. Okay? It don't take much to move things on. Torrential monsoon rains have devastated Himachal Pradesh, and thrown normal life out of gear. The death toll due to heavy rainfall and related incidents this year has reached a staggering 257 lives. Of these, 66 people lost their lives due to landslides and flash floods, while 196 people died due to road accidents and other reasons. Okay, so that's something else that here in Vegas we have to look forward to. Okay, we have to be prepared for it. Now, they've tried to rectify the flash flood warnings by directing certain pathways and certain quarries and whatever else to move the water. But the people here in Vegas that live in those underground tunnels that funnel the water in certain areas, hey, they've probably already been feeling it. Okay, they've already been washed out. So this is upsetting life here. It's messed up that we have to call someone that lives in the tunnels part of life, but it is what it is now. This is the time that we're living in. Look at this. Okay? This is the time that we're living in. A landslide in the Summer Hill area of Shimla led to the destruction of a Shiv temple. A temple collapsed. As the temple collapsed, several people were trapped under the debris. Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sakhu said 9 bodies have been pulled out of the rubble so far, and search and search is on for the missing. Look at this, man. Devastation, man. Look at this. It's devastation. Okay? And my question that led me to the video I'm doing now. Look at this. There's 10 photos of this. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all 10 or not. Look at this. This is devastating. That led me to this is, whenever in history has it been this torrential? Has it been this problematic? Has it been this what's the word I want to use? It's a scriptural word. Perilous. That's the word I want. When has it ever been this perilous out here? Okay? The scriptures talk about, matter of fact, I got other scriptures I didn't even think of. I'm going to bring out one of them now. Bear with me. Peril. All right, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days, we are clearly in the last days of the last days, perilous times shall come. Okay? Perilous times. And then it goes into a long list of what the people will be into. But that doesn't change what's going to make the people be in such a list like this. I'm not even going to read the list. What's going to make the people in such a list like this? The things going on in the earth, the moral decay that's going on in the earth, inflation and hyperinflation, different things that's happening, the demonic energy that's on the earth. Okay, all of these things are leading up to times like we've never seen ever before. Okay, let's go. Now, I just want to hit that one. Let's go to this. Okay, this is the Maui fires. Now, we have speculation and visual evidence, we believe, of how these fires were started. We understand the power of the sword that this man has that's running the world right now, and he has no problem using that power. Okay, with his sword, he has no problem using that sword with his do weapons. Okay, he's used them, and it's the classic of what it looks like, using the do weapons. They advertised it to be used just the same. But look at this, though. It doesn't change the fact that people died and that things are all messed up in the world. On this island particularly, look at this devastation. If I just hit the images, look at this. This is devastation. Days ago, devastation. Massive devastation. Okay? There's the word, look. Devastation of Maui. Okay, fires everywhere. There's all these other things that look like conspiracies. Okay, great. It doesn't change the fact that people did lose lives. Okay? People are dying regardless. Okay? Planned or not, people are dying. This is it's peril, man. Let's look up the word peril. Peril definition. It says serious and immediate danger. Okay? Jeopardy, danger, risk, riskiness, exposed to danger, threatened. Okay? All right? Pitfall, problem, menace, uncertainty. That's the times we're living in. Okay? Scriptures say in Proverbs, the 29th chapter, that when the people, when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. But when the righteous bear the rule, the people rejoice. We're clearly not in the time of the righteous. The people are mourning all over the world. Uprisings, so on and so forth. Let's get it. Real quick, I'm going to hit the Hurricane Hillary. Okay. SpaceX pushed back this launch because of the hurricane. Okay. Wow. Really? Who cares? Let's see. Look at this shit, man. Hurricane Hillary could dump a year's worth of rain on parts of the Southwest. Okay. Category 4 Hurricane Hillary expected to deluge California and the U.S. Southwest with rain. California and Mexico prepare for Hurricane Hillary flooding winds. Okay. Hurricane Hillary path and timeline. Here's when and where the storm is projected to hit. Okay. Just getting worse and worse. Satellite radar. Okay, this is the path. Let's see if we can check the path. Hit California. And they're talking about California. Now, we know California deserves judgment, man. We know it deserves judgment. I think the storm is something nice, but I think an earthquake is really going to hit California harder than anything else. Though, thus saith the prophecy that earthquakes are coming. It's earthquake part of the country. So that makes sense. And, you know, we always keep prayers up for you Akim and Akwata out there and your families that are in these areas, man, all over. We got to be praying for each other all the time. Because there's demonic spirits, there's people that have took the JAB that can just go offline at any moment, so to speak. Okay, anything can go on. These are perilous times, uncertain times, times of danger. Okay, 36 hours. This is where it's projected to go in the timeline of it. Okay, so these are just three of the recent perils that are happening just this week. From Maui, there are fires that seem to spark out of nowhere on an island in the middle of the ocean. Okay, then there's the hurricane coming up the coast of America through Mexico, you know, from Mexico, as well as the destruction in India that's already rain damage and flooding that's already hit there. Okay, and this is just one of many things. Get used to these type of events continuously happening. Let me pull precepts now. All right, Isaiah 29 verse 6. Though thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Seems like all that happened this week. Okay. The Lord is visiting the earth, man. The Lord is visiting the earth. Okay? I'm going to hit this one. I wasn't going to even pull it out. I'd love to pull it, though. Time and time again. 2nd Ezra 16. We're going to go all the way up at like 17. The point that I got to read. I go straight to the point. 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. Hey, and these heavy rains knock out vegetation and kill vegetation, which kills the food. All right? Which creates a famine. It says, but for all these, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. These scourges are sent for a minute, man. These people aren't being mindful of them. Okay? People aren't being mindful that this is the time to get right with the Lord. How many times are you going to have to see all these events happening at once in history before you realize, hey, I better get myself right with the Lord? I better start following His commandments. I better start praying. I better start fasting. I better start showing charity amongst my fellow believers, or find the fellow believers, get in study into this word to be approved, gaining wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that'll keep me stable in these last days of what's going on. Inquire of the prophets, man. Okay? A lot of people aren't doing it. All right? Yeah, I'll hit this one in Luke 21. It says, but when you shall hear of wars, when you're hearing of war, Ukraine, possibly World War III, and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. This ain't even the climax yet. This is still on the way up. Okay? Then said he unto me, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. We know earthquakes are coming, and famines and pestilences. We see pestilences on the rise again, and there's been one over the past few years. And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. And we're seeing aliens, so to speak. They call them the alien invasion. We know them as the chariots of the Most High, with the angels' vehicles. Okay? We see that. That's a sign of our salvation. That's not a sign of trouble. For a lot of you people, it is a sign of trouble. But it is also a sign that a lot of peril will continue in the earth and only continue to escalate. Okay? From there, one or two more. Oh yeah, so this is it right here, Luke 12. It says, and he said also to the people, it's Yahweh Shai in red letter. It says, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is. There's a shower coming, man. It's already begun, but a worsening shower coming, right? And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. Okay, we see that. We're seeing it, right? Ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? How do you people aren't preparing yourselves in these perilous times that are rising, that this is the day of the Lord approaching us? You Christians are like the worst. You guys are the most, what's the word I want to use? Where you don't even recognize that this is the day of the Lord that you so-called believe in. You're seeing the signs and you don't want to believe it. Or you don't want to change up what you've been believing to be more accurate when you believe it. It said, now the true worship shall worship in spirit and in truth. This is that time, man. Okay, but you people just out there just doing whatever the hell you want to do. This is how my God likes me to worship him. No, it ain't. That's not how he wants you to worship him. He wants you to worship in the spirit and in truth, the way the scriptures talk about. Okay, but you can see all these other events going on in the news and all these other crazy moralist society events going on with the sound of freedom. It's probably a buzzword by now. With canceling people, with human trafficking people. All of these things are happening in these times, but we're supposed to act like we don't recognize this and we don't have to change nothing that we're doing. The main place that all these things are happening out of are stemming out of America. And you people act like here in America, you got nothing to worry about. Oh, we got a great military. So what? So what? You think judgment can't come to this place? This place looks like it needs judgment. Okay? But yeah, a lot of people see these signs and they don't think nothing big of it, man. Who knows what this Hurricane Hillary is going to bring? It could really devastate the whole Southwest region. It could change the face of the Southwest region. It could. Now, we built it this way. Yeah, it's great. This isn't how the Southwest ends, because there's a deliverance that has to come, and it will be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. But hey, you can't act like it ain't coming. Let me see. Check this, Isaiah 24th chapter. Okay? It said, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth. Is the 8th verse. It said, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Hey, people ain't gonna be happy, man. Ain't gonna be that party. All that party spirit is going out the window, man. As times get worse and worse. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. Everybody's boarded up, lockdowns, all of that, man. It's all coming. There's a crying for wine in the streets, and that wine is philosophy of understanding. And then at a certain point, the prophets ain't going to be out there breaking it down, and they're going to cut this internet off on you, man. So you're not going to be able to have the breakdown and the information and the knowledge of what's going on. The famine of the word is what it's called, which is coming still, okay? All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. You see events like this, how do you not know this is the day of the Lord? Man, the mirth is going to be gone completely. You people are, brothers have said it. I forgot particularly which brother. I'm Salakia, bro. It's forced mirth. People are forcing the happiness. We watch it every week here in Vegas, man. People are here forcing a good time to happen. If I can't have a good time in my own city, I can't enjoy my regular daily life, I'm going to have a great time if I go to Vegas. You leave Vegas more miserable and broke than you did when you was on your way here. Okay? The city, it said the mirth in the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. It's just going to get ran through. Right? Man, it's all bad, man. So it says, when thus it shall be with the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree when it hits the ground, it bruises them and ruins them, right? It says, as in the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done. Okay? This is what we're coming into. It tells the women in the 32nd chapter to mourn and weep. Okay? Because the day is coming for you, man. You women gonna really be in a bad place. Okay? All right? So I'm gonna end it there. Lord willing, this was edifying, man. The day of the Lord is upon us, man. And peril is everywhere around us. Okay? So Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises and glories unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rachakodash, double honor to our apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone who teach God and rule well. Greetings, salutations, blessings, and much love unto you elect out there. Until the next one. Shalom.